Yes, I'm down here in Tasmania, invited by NRM North in Fonterra. So effluent management's a very important part of the industry which is starting to crank up. So down here helping farmers look at effluent system design, management and trying to get some value out of the effluent. So trying to support the industry very much.
G'day, I'm Rachel Brown. I'm the Dairy Australia NRM Coordinator for Tasmania, and we've held this day to focus on better effluent management because we know that our dairy farmers in Tasmania, it's really an important issue for them. There's lots of benefits that we can achieve from managing effluent better, particularly in terms of nutrients and looking at the value of nutrients in effluent ponds and spreading that out onto pasture and saving on fertiliser costs.
Dairy effluent is the mixture of water and cow manure washed from the floor of the dairy shed each day. It is rich in plant nutrients, so dairy farmers capture it and spread it onto paddocks rather than have it leak into waterways where it could cause excessive algal growth.
Yeah, we've got our effluent system is a two-pond system. We've got a sand trap at our dairy that we catch all the solids that get carried to the yard by the cows. Our first pond is an aerobic pond, followed by a second pond, and we irrigate the water, grey water if you like, out of that pond through our existing irrigation system, which is probably about 350 acres over the farm that we can actually traverse and get that water onto at any time. So we tend not to over-irrigate those areas, and yeah, probably the limiting factor is our rainwater still goes in the system, which I'd like to eventually eliminate to cut that back even further.
To help our region's dairy farmers make the best use of their effluent, NRM North partnered with Fonterra and Dairy Australia to bring Victorian dairy effluent expert Scott McDonald to present at field days at Ledgerwood and Meander. The field days were well supported by the dairy industry, with over 80 people attending.
So things we covered were about the code, the effluent code, so the expectations of the industry, what farmers need to achieve in relation to managing their effluent. We covered things about the industry trends, how the industry is starting to intensify in certain parts, the significant moves by milk companies to improve natural resource management, and a big target obviously being effluent and nutrient management. Also covered the types of effluent systems, whether they're direct, deferred, pond systems, and looked at how various components that make up an effluent system. So trying to give some practical solutions to farmers about managing their effluent without sort of spending a lot of money unnecessarily, but trying to get an economic return through using nutrients and water.